Hello again to my YouTube channel. Today in this session I will try to build in dashboard using some dataset here with Power BI. So to do that, for today, uh, I want to work based on some data that we have here. So let's go to table view to see our dataset that we have here. So as we see with me all, so we have here the columns and the rows. Here we have the segment, we have country, product, discount band, unit sold, manufacturing price, sales price, gross price, discount, sales, profit date, and so on. So we have some uh, column here in our dataset, and we want to try to build in dashboard using this dataset that we have here. So, here for the component of Power BI, I discussed that before. Anyone interested to discover all the parts of this Power BI can get and go check in my playlist of Power BI. So here we are switching between this component that we have. Here we have this table view. Here we can, so as we see with me here in the top of this software. So we have measure. If you want to add in some measures, we want to aggregate or making some between brackets feature engineering. Okay, we have some columns here, and we try to extract a new column based on the features or the columns that we have before. And also here we have DAX. If we were try to writing some code here using DAX languages. Okay. And here we have the modeling part. Here we have the model. So for in our case, here we have just one table. For the reason we have another other tables. But in the previous sections or previous tutorials, I discussed that before. I was discussed that how we can connect between multiple tables. Maybe we can have more than one tables. At this time, we need to build in our schema and modeling the data based on some patterns. So here in our cases, you see with me, we have just one table called sheet, and we have all these um, columns. And we have here something called it's Power Query just for cleaning the data. Here in our case, I will show you we have a view optimizing home. So here in our, so if we want to add in some other data, so here i- we have the ability to add in a lot of data. Maybe you can have different sources and different type of data as we see with me here. And when we go on this icon of get data, we have different sources. We can have Excel, we can have the Flow, the Verse, SQL Server, this CSV or web or whatever, okay? And also, if we want to go to transform data here, we can make some transformation of our data, make some cleaning, okay? The other window, it's opened, okay? And now you can see with me all these column that we have here when we using Power Query. We have the same options. This concept of Power Query exists also in Excel. If someone is master this tool of Power Query in Excel, you can do or apply same skills in Power BI also. So as we see me here, can add in the column, okay, transform, make some transformation here, move duplicates, okay, or we can change the type of each data that we have here. Sorry, as we see me here. So in this small place in the left, we have the type of each column that we have here. Okay. If we go to date, for example, let's go here, we have date. It's auto-detected. Type is auto-detected by Power Query. Okay. We can pivot in the column. we can rename, we can delete some data type, we can extract in the numbers, the formats, we can do a lot of things. Here, for this session, we want just try to build in a dashboard using Power BI. So in our case, we don't have much of things to do here because maybe this data it's cleaned enough to work with it. Okay. But in other sessions, we can do that. We can work in a little, we can work in Power Query, okay, using some that data or kind of reading the data in different resources, and they will show you how we can merge in all the data and making the calculations because this phase is very important for anyone working in the area of data. It's very important. So here in our case, the data it's ready, and we are clicking in this close and apply. Okay, and this part of visualization it's come with us. Well, so let's see here all data that we have here. So the first thing that we can do here, let's create in some card and add in some measures or some KPIs. Okay, so here let's add in the profit. That is very important. Okay, we need to see the profit here, as we see with me, sum of profit. We can okay, let's some make some values here, auto labels, visual general, FA data formats. Okay, so let's add in some title here. The title here, so we can change here. It's profit. So we have profit. We click enter. See the title of this. So here we have the profit as we see to me. Okay, we have here the profit. This is first aggregate or the first measure or first KPI that we have. So let's add in another card. So let's using another card here and to see the sales, how much of sales we have here. So for now, at least we have the ability to see our business how it is. We have the profit and we have the total sales and see, let's see another one here. We have profit and sales and let's see how much of discount we have here, the total of discounts that we make. So we're adding here this discount, okay? So let's so here let's making some bar chart. Okay, it's adding a bar chart here of so we have products and we need sales here in the y-axis and see for now how much of uh sales by product. Okay, so here we can see we have here. So let's making some changes here. About so it's on in so here. Oh, it's okay for now. Okay. So we have the products and we have the sales by products. So the first products with high sales is Paisio product, and we have PTT, Velo, Amela, and so on. And also we can see the sales by date, and we can do that by using this line chart to tracking the sales. We add in the products here. We have sales by time, okay? Uh, no, we not so we have sales and we have let's see dates here. We add in dates. So sales and oh, let's see the months, yeah, order and see for now. We can track in the sales by month, for example. Okay. So here we can see how it is our sales and well no, so let's go to making some changes here. It's about why. For example, here it's in here, so let's go to the color and see the color that we gonna make. So let's making us so like that, okay. And so let's see the Bible here. Okay, so let's making some changes. It's about the title. Let's go behind this title. Where is it now? Here in these parameters. So we have title, sales. So it's sales by year, quarter, and month. So we can detect the sales of our product in each label that we have here. If you want just to see the years or the months, which month have with high sales, you can just go and check in that and go individually here. So it's drop the quarter and year and just leave all this and making just the month here as we see it. So high sales is with October. In October, okay? So here is in the level of months, how much of sales we have in each month. Okay. We can also go behind here and making donut chart here to see the contribution or the composition of our profits that we have here for each sale. You can just using this donut chart here. We go behind the products. Okay, products and see the profit. So as you see me here, we have composition of sales for each product. Okay, so let's make some. Okay, here let's make it like that. Have sales. So we have here sales by year and months and so on. And now for this donut chart, as we see me, we have composition, the profit of each product. high return of profits is with Paizo product with 28.4% of all the sales or all the profit. You just go with Paizo product. The second one here is VTT and so on. Here for this type of donut chart, which show what composition of the product by sales or by something. Here in our case, we're choosing this to see what is the product return for us more profit. Okay, so for this reason, I'm choosing this donut chart. So as we see me here, we are creating some basic measures or some basic KPI to tracking our sale or our business and have or try to build in a big picture about our business, how it is. Here we have the profit, we have sales, and we have discount and so on. Here it is bar chart. We apply this bar chart just to see the sales by product, to see which product have a high sales. And also I apply this line chart here to tracking sales, how it is with the months. I choosing here in this case, I choosing the level of months just to see how much of or how it is these sales by months. And the last one here, as we see with me, the not chart to see the product or the composition of the composition of profit by product, and see what is the product with high profit. So I hope you that's clear for you all. Just it's a quick dashboard to see how we can use Power BI just to build in a quick dashboard, but we can go on deep on that, can making a lot of things here. So for this Power BI, we have the ability to share this report in the level of Power BI services. I mean by that to make it in online, and each one of stakeholder have the ability to see this dashboard and constantly. We have also the ability to see the same dashboard in our web app. I will that or I will make that in the future, okay? I will show you how we can share that in web and then make the privilege for each one in stakeholders to see this dashboard and see it also in web app of Power BI. So I hope that's clear for you all. This is a quick dashboard using Power BI, and see you in the next tutorial. Bye bye. I hope happy learning for each one. Thank you and bye bye.